Hello everyone, it is Sarah or Lovely here with another video today. It has been a week now officially since my channel has been live, so I thought what better way to touch base with everything that's been going on than with another wine and dollies. So I have Claire and I have apple crumble cider, so I'm good to go. I'm recording at a different time from usual, so hopefully the lighting isn't too terrible. I'll just have to try and make it quick. There's a few updates actually, a few things I can talk about. Firstly, I want to say a huge thank you to my subscribers that I have so far. I really appreciate it and you guys are awesome. I've really been enjoying this. It's just nice chatting and I feel like I will be able to make quite a few friends on here, which will be cool. If you haven't seen them already, I have a couple of videos out for a series I'm hoping to make where I draw other people's BJDs. I've drawn Claire and I've drawn Hurler so far, and Hurler belongs to Sighthound Lady. I think that was their name. I probably should have looked it up, but yeah. I have another one lined up and I already kind of know what I'm going to do. I just haven't quite gotten there yet, but it should be good. I do think I will update this series weekly. I mean, if I'm on a roll, I'm not going to hold myself back, but otherwise I think once a week is feasible and it's something I could probably maintain reasonably easily. Here's hoping. Same with wine and dollies actually. I thought it would be a good idea to get into the habit of uploading this once a week as well. Anyway, so updates. I finally bought myself some magic erasers, and I mean, I knew that they were an essential go-to item, but they are actually amazing. They managed to remove a couple of stains from the leggings that I put on Claire, and they just did it effortlessly. It was really cool. Even a little mark that I got on Claire's chin was just cleaned right off, which was quite a relief. I was really thankful for that. Another thing, I've been looking on doll store websites and I found someone and I think they would make a really good friend for Claire. Now, I told myself that I wouldn't even consider getting another doll this soon after getting Claire, and I mean, I've only had her for a few months, so I mean, I don't want to jump into anything, but I'm just having so much fun in this hobby. I can't help myself. So the doll I have my eyes on is another doll from Lutz. She's a senior Delph and the name of her sculpt is Harmony. And I don't know what it is, I just think she is absolutely beautiful and that she would make an awesome buddy for Claire. I am so tempted, and I have all but pulled the trigger on getting her and putting her on layaway. The main thing that's been stopping me is waiting for the winter event stuff to come out, and today when I checked, although the stuff isn't listed on the Lutz site yet, there is like a sneaky picture that has a preview of what it might be. So yeah, I don't know. Depending on what the promotion is, it probably won't benefit me if I'm getting a doll on layaway. So I'm saving like crazy in case I will need to pay everything up front. But yeah, it's exciting and I haven't even done anything yet, but I've just had the tab sitting open and she's been sitting in my cart since forever. So yeah, watch this space. I will definitely make a video or post or do something to let you guys know if I do anything. But yeah, in the meantime I'm just thinking about it and I suppose making sure that it is definitely something that I want to do. At this point I can't really think of many reasons why I wouldn't, but yeah. I mean, I suppose it is really close to Christmas and in that way there's a lot of presents and things to buy, and I've bought a few things already, so I've spent quite a lot the past couple of months and will still spend quite a bit this month as well, so I do have to keep that in mind. I do need to eat still. But yeah, oh, she's just so pretty though. I'll see if I can put a picture so you can really see what I mean. And I know that she will fit right in with Claire. At some point I am planning on making a video showing how I made the little switch for Claire. It's just out of Sculpey, but I thought some people might find it interesting to see how I made it and I've got enough clay to make at least 2 or 3 more, so why not? And I could always sell these or potentially even do a giveaway for one if it's something people were interested in. I do think it would look really cool if I put a screenshot, kind of like printed a photo and cut it and stuck it on here, so rather than it just being a grey or a silver shiny thing, it was an actual screenshot so it looked like they're playing. Yeah, that'd be cool. At some point. I haven't really felt like sculpting anything past couple of days. I've been pretty busy anyway, and might I just pat myself on the back a little bit. I'm pretty proud of myself. I've uploaded quite a few videos this week, and I do hope I can keep up some of this momentum, as I said before, with a weekly I Draw Your BJD video and a weekly Wine and Dollies video, and then if I'm inspired and want to do something else I can. But if I at least stick to those two things a week, I think that sounds pretty good. Yeah. Already from the people who have subscribed and just from like actively browsing a bit more, I've come across so many other doll channels that I didn't even know existed, and it's awesome. I really look forward to getting to know you guys a bit more. On my way home from work today, I came across a shop that I'd never seen before. It was called Eloquence, and it had a lot of toys in it mostly, and clothes for like really small children. What caught my eye though was that they had these Our Generation dolls, which are quite big. They're a bit bigger and have childlike proportions, so they are quite different to BJDs, but there were kits that had the cutest accessories, and I was this close to buying a chair. It was a hairdresser chair, and it had I think it had a swivel base. The seat, it wasn't leather, but it kind of looked like it was. It was bright pink, and parts of it looked slightly plasticky, but I think it would have been the perfect size for Claire. It would have looked quite cool for sure. I didn't get it. It was a bit expensive for an impulse buy, but I did get some shoes. You'll see right away that they're quite a bit wider than Claire's other shoes, because these dolls have quite broad feet. The length is spot on though. If there were any ones I could make work, it would be these, since I could make them look like big UGG boots, just as a casual thing that Claire could wear. So yeah, I put them on her, and they're quite wide at the top, as you could probably imagine, but I reckon I could probably put some fluff or like padding in here so it really looks like snuggly UGG boots, and they, I don't know, could be fun. They might work, they might not, and I was curious since there were some other really cool things in there, and the shoes were the only bits that were sold individually, so I was able to try them without paying an arm and a leg. The accessories though, there was the cutest little bag, and there was a set that had a passport and a little passport wallet thing and aeroplane tickets, and there was another one that had a little bag that had a hair straightener in it and like makeup, and honestly these things, and I'm sure that they were pretty much 1/3 scale, so the only thing is they came in these big kits that were like 50 New Zealand dollars each, which I wasn't prepared to drop in the moment, but I definitely might have to go back to that store. Honestly, apple crumble cider. It says it's limited, so I'm not sure how long it's going to be around, but if you're able to get your hands on this, it's definitely worth a try. I mean, I'm not a big drinker, but I really like ciders, and this one is just, it's just so good. Another discovery I made this week is that these beautiful, beautiful boots, these dark brown ones, stain. So, I mean, my own fault I suppose for not putting socks or anything on Claire when I put them on her, but they're black on the inside and they kind of rubbed, so yeah. Oh yeah, I actually put this on Claire as well, and it, although it's kind of big, it works quite well. So that was cool. And I've actually got a couple of random things in it too that I don't think I have showed you guys. When I got some clothes from a person on Facebook, they also sent me a couple of extra goodies. I got 2 little pints of, I suppose, bear. They're really cute. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they're cool to have, and maybe I'll have to take a photo one day of Claire with one of these just for fun. So when I was looking around for another doll, initially I was thinking of getting an MSD just to see what they're like, especially since when I've been looking on Etsy for clothes for Claire, a lot of the stuff has been MSD sized. A lot of the really cool things that I see, I'm like, oh yes, this would be perfect, I need this, and then I click on it and it's only MSD and it won't fit Claire, so it's been a bit sad. All the cute lingerie things I've found have also been MSD. I don't know what the deal is. All these creators and like just don't make their things in SD size, which is kind of sad, but yeah, so anyway, that's why I was thinking of trying an MSD. Also because, you know, I've only ever had an SD and I was curious about what it might be like. But yeah, then I was thinking, well, I would want to make sure that the doll I got didn't look out of place with Claire. Not to say an MSD next to her would look odd. I've seen people make it work, but I want to get another doll who is kind of the same age as Claire and kind of same proportions, same, yeah. So it just kind of made sense for it to be an SD, and also then she would be able to share Claire's wardrobe. There are a lot of clothes that I have that don't necessarily match Claire's style. If I did get this doll, I would probably get her with a slightly larger bust size. I don't know, just to see what it's like, and that way they would be slightly different rather than both being senior Delphs and having the exact same body. I also wouldn't get body blushing because, to be completely honest, it has been a nightmare. It's nice, don't get me wrong, but all of the problems and scares or whatever that I've had have been around the blushing, whether it's the blushing chipping or rubbing off, or, you know, it's just caused more problems than it's worth. At some point I do want to try face-ups for myself, but I'm not brave enough to do it on Claire as she is now for fear of ruining her, and I also don't have all the materials at the moment. So I'd probably prefer to get a floating head to then practice on that, so I wouldn't be working on a full doll per se. I would just be working on a head, and I could, you know, have multiple attempts on it and it wouldn't be a problem. I would maybe try and get it in the same order as the SD I'm looking at, or if I didn't get the SD I'd possibly still try and get the head, but then I don't know what head. Maybe I would just get the Harmony Sculpt head and leave the body. I don't know, there's so many options. Anything could happen. But yeah, I'm noticing my lighting's getting a bit strange. It's getting darker outside, so there's not much light coming from that direction, and these are quite yellow, so apologies for the very strange lighting, but can't really be helped. What else was I going to talk about? Cider. At some point as well, I really want to try and make my own clothes. With how much I adore the plain black sweater I got for Claire with that colourful print on it, I'm thinking, well, if I can figure out how to make a plain black or plain sweater myself, and then I would be able to paint on like a print. Painting and that sort of thing is a strength of mine, so I'd want to kind of make the most of that. Then as long as the sewing of the shirt was passable, then the main feature would obviously be the print. But then the question would be, what would I put on the print? I have no idea. Something colourful probably. I have got an Etsy store, but I've only ever had and sold one thing on there, and that was ages ago. It's kind of out of date now. Wouldn't it be awesome though if I was able to sell little things like this and sweaters with hand-painted designs, and I don't know, it would be cool. I'm really looking forward to all of the things that this hobby has to offer. Aside from all of the creative and like art opportunities, there's also the community and friends, and just, I can't wait. Anyway, that's all I have to say. It's been fun talking. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you again next time. Bye!